It's McKenna here. It's Scrumptious Saturday and it is winter in Chicago. It is cold out today and it's a perfect day to make soup. Now, being a person who's trying to lose weight, you know what? I'm finding at the beginning especially that I'm constantly in a state of hunger. I mean, like big time state of hunger. And so what I need is a soup that is filling, that I can have as much of it as I want, and that's exactly what I'm going to have. I call this a lifesaver soup because I can have as much of it as I want whenever I want. This is the original recipe from Weight Watchers. This recipe was around when I was a kid and my parents were on Weight Watchers. There's a reason why Weight Watchers has had this recipe around since the very beginning, because it's good. And let me tell you, you can have as much of this soup as you want, and it doesn't count against any of your points. This one is a 0. So at night, late night, when I'm really, really hungry and I've got to have something to eat, guess what? I pull out this soup, and this is what I have. So today I'm taking you into my kitchen, which, by the way, I just found out that my kitchen, it must be a left-handed kitchen, and it's hard to do filming of the recipes, but I'm going to try my best. So here we go. These are the ingredients that you'll need for your lifesaver soup: oregano, basil, garlic, tomato paste, chicken broth, cabbage, onions, zucchini, carrots, and salt and pepper. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do, there is no oil or butter in this recipe. But I am going to spray it generously with some non-stick coating. I'm using Pam olive oil. And I'm going to saute minced garlic. I hope you can see this. Like I said, this is my first one. And my onions and carrots in the bottom of the soup pan. You can see by the cuts that they're pretty generous sizes. Because if I'm going to have something that's going to be a lifesaver when I'm really, really hungry, I want to have something to chew. Okay, a few minutes later, we're back. And the vegetables have become tender. Now we're going to add everything else, except zucchini. I'm going to put in my cabbage. I forgot to mention at the beginning, there are green beans, and I am, out of convenience, going to be putting canned green beans in. Putting in tomato paste. Oregano, basil, putting in my chicken broth. Now, if some of you make your own chicken broth, God bless you. I don't. Stopping just for a second, I've got the collagen light and fat-free, 50% less sodium. So it is the healthiest that I can find, other than organic. But you know what, folks? I can't afford organic, and this seems to be like the broth that won't stop. It's almost gone. Okay, so I'm going to start mixing that up. Now this cabbage will boil down. And what you are seeing right now, I'm making a double recipe. In a single recipe, you can make 4 bowls of soup. For those of you who just want a little bit, I always make a double recipe. It lasts me maybe 3 or 4 days. And even though soup gets better the next day, I have to say that this is a very quick recipe. Once I've got it mixed up, I am going to add my salt and pepper. Sorry for all the banging. I like a spicy soup. I do. So I add a lot of pepper. And then just a little bit of salt. We want to bring this soup up to a boil. So we'll see in a few minutes when it's boiling. Okay, so as you can see, our soup is boiling. And at this point, we're going to add in our zucchini. Put a lid on. Lower the heat. And simmer. This is a beautiful soup. Let's put this in a bowl now. And there you go. I don't know if you can see that this is still steaming. Maybe you can. It's wonderful. And it's all filled with hearty vegetables. This is definitely going to take the edge off any hunger, or at night, to make sure that you can get through the evening without having to worry about ruining your diet. Here we go. Oh, that's incredible. This is definitely going to fill you up. I think you're going to like it. Anyways, that's everything for a Scrumptious Saturday. I hope you try this soup out. Again, there's a reason that Weight Watchers has kept this recipe going for so many years, and that's because it's one of their absolute best. See you next time. Bye.